And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Kentucky taking on the Dominican Republic. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. And today on the hill, Satchel Paige.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Ready to go. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That's too low.
That's a ball
and
low.
We're underway. From Fenway. Just
no, that missed. That's a ball.
That one
That's
missing inside. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
That's a ball.
DJ LeMahieu in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Next offering is in for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
That's ball.
There goes Ellie. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball still 0-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensure safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That is good. The right fielder.
Here is Aaron Judge.
Judge.
And Judge spoils that one. De La Cruz, the runner at first with two gone. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss.
0-2.
Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Stays alive. Williams under it. And that'll do it. Back inside Fenway Park, and towing the slab in this one, Tarek Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Just missed.
That's high.
Pitch misses there, and it's 2-0. That one at triple digits. Missed with a changeup, and it's a full count. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one in the air center field. Scott under this one. One away. And now Alfonso Soriano.
Alfonso Soriano.
And first offering is fouled off. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. So man aboard, and here is Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
0-1.
That's to third. LeMahieu. Quick feed to second for one. Relay to Dunn. In time. Inning-ending double play. Top of the second. Digging in. Jason Giambi.
The designated hitter, Jason
Giambi in his 10th season, 31 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
That's a foul.
Hammered, base hit, and a good start to the inning. And now it's going to be Adam Dunn. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Stanton gets it back in quickly. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. First and second, no outs. Dozier digs in now. That one is absolutely belted and brings it in at the wall.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Satchel kicks and delivers. Strike two.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. Victor Scott will hit next. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And they put the tag on him. Back here in Boston, we head to the bottom of the second. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. And that is downstairs. 1-0. And that skips into dirt. Ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. One up, one down. Next to hit, Tim Raines. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. This one in the air, center field. Scott on his way over. Makes the grab for the second out. And now Mike Piazza.
The catcher, Mike Piazza.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball. Swings through that one. 2 out, space is empty. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just...
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll... And we're back here at Fenway Park, top half of the third inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. First offering, and it just misses.
You can feel the extra attention on Elly anytime he comes to the plate. This guy's a player that keeps you on the edge.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. That one felt good. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Here's DJ LeMahieu. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That misses the zone.
Outside.
Ball one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
fouled off down the right side.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
That's foul.
Balls it in, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. He's 0 for 1.
Ryan O'Hearn.
Go with the shift on, hits right into it. To first,
He's out.
2 away. It's Aaron Judge now. Fly to
batting,
center
right
his first
fielder,
time.
Aaron Judge.
And Judge spoils that one. One on one on the gun, swing and a miss.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Bounces
Ball went
over the
over the
wall
fence.
in
That's a
foul
double.
ground. It's an automatic double. And next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. Satchel comes to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
1-1.
time. In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be
2-2.
frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he's out on the tag. They limit the damage. Back now at Fenway as we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Jason Giambi. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So up next, Bernie Williams. On the ground to 3rd. LeMahieu gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Wade Boggs now. And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's all set for the start of the inning. Now
Kentucky,
here
the
is
first
Adam
baseman,
Dunn.
Adam Dunn.
Page back to work. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Dozier. 0 for 1 so far. And a base hit. Here's the catcher, Mike Napoli. And that one fouled off.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across the score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Swings and misses. And the runner holds.
Now batting,
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. And a foul ball.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And that's a strike. Dozier off of first with 2 away. There goes the runner.
That's foul.
Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here at Fenway, bottom 4, and now the shortstop, Ketel Marte. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That one misses in the dirt.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now the number 2 hitter, Alfonso Soriano. There's the strike.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Napoli down to first with it. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. He hit into a double play his first time up. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. New inning getting started. Now, DJ LeMahieu.
The third baseman, DJ.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Marte throws the first in time. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Yordan Alvarez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he chases that one below the zone.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Throw over to Dunn, and a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Raines batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one fouled off. That misses,
One ball, 2 strikes.
and it's 1-2. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. So he goes yard to left. It's 2-1. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Jason Giambi, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's the DH, Jason Giambi. That one down the line, and foul ball. Satchel into his motion. The long windup. Turns on the rubber, kicks and fires. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. And the batter now, Adam Dunn. He's already homered here in this one.
Dunn.
And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're in the top half of the 6th. On the ground, right side. Out with the second baseman covering. Ryan Dozier now at the plate. 1 for 2. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And it's fouled away. Page winds and fires. Fires over to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Boston, bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Bernie Williams. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's in for a strike.
Two, 1.
Check swing, and that's a ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. A little bit low, and that's ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Scooble throw to first. Williams back in standing. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the 6th. Oh, right to the backstop. Williams into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Williams up to third on the wild pitch. And there's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. In from third is the tying run. And he boots it. Bogs around second, heading for third. Hung up in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That to right. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Alfonso Soriano. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering upstairs.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
Outside low. The count now 2-2.
2-2.
Hacks and misses. It's back in Boston. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Mike Napoli. Page back to work. That's a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next offering is downstairs. Out towards right center field. Chasing after it. Well, there's one away. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching. Nick. And run.
And that's in the dirt.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there, and it bangs off the monster. 1 runs in, pulls into third safely with a triple.
Big RBI for him right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Williams in position. He's got it. Runner tags for home. In there. He's safe. Ryan O'Hearn digs in now.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. James Wood.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1.
2-1's the count.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Now pitching.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Blake Trinan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And another ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
2-2's the count.
And that's outside. And the count's full.
Count's full.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch just misses. And that's outside.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tim Raines. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We're at the top of the 8th. Here comes Aaron Judge. Judge rips that one. Back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He circles the bases. It's 5-2. Next is the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. Swings and misses. And that's strike one. Enright goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Adam Dunn will hit next. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first. Now 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Ryan Dozier. 1 for 3.
Ryan Dozier.
That's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Around first, digging for 2. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He sends it out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott, trying to bunt his way on. And that's a bunt single that was placed perfectly.
The shortstop.
Runner at first with 2 away. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, no strikes.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner.
Runner on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to first. It's in and out of his glove. Still manages a throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back inside Fenway Park, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Giambi up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground to first. Steps on the bag for 1. Safe at second.
He beat it up.
Bernie Williams getting ready to hit.
Williams.
He swings and fouls one off. Man at second. That misses. And it's 1-1. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Next pitch inside. And that's ball 3. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the 2nd time he's taken ball 4.
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer, Josh. Hader.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
It's 0-1.
Boggs at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. And a swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Two on, 1 out. And ball 1.
Ball. 1-2.
Next pitch misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Piazza on second. Williams at first. 1 gone. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That's a base hit. The throw to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out of the inning on the force play. Here's Ketel Marte. Check swing, went around. Strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, blocked. Now they got the runner in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. DJ LeMahieu to start it off. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Xander Bogaerts. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Man at first. Now the left fielder, James Wood. Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Chris Taylor. And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss there.
That was straight queso right
2
there.
strikes.
Gonna count
That's
1 and 2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. That's off the mark.
That missed. That's a ball.
And that is ball 1.
1-0.
And another
2-0.
ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges. Really
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
One down. Jason Giambi now at the plate. And he dodges that fastball. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a foul out of play. That one is blasted left field towards the monster, and it hits off the monster.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Adam Dunn. That's ripped to right down the line. Stanton makes the play. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Oh, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
That's down and in, a slider missed. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Breaking ball inside. Now 1-2. Struck him out swinging, and they're down to their last out.
Now coming into
and now it's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
0-1.
Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Hader is just 1 strike away. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
This one ends the final 9-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John.